Hey you guys, so I wanted to come on here right quick because I threw together this chili in the Instant Pot tonight because we had a couple things going on this evening. One of them is my husband and my younger daughter are going to a rock concert together. It's something that she wanted as part of her either Christmas or birthday, I can't remember which. So she got those tickets for the concert. And so they had that planned and had to leave. They left like 20-30 minutes ago to get downtown for that. And then at the same time, my son and I have an FFA meeting to go to. So my husband and my daughter get to go to a rock concert, and me and my son get to go to an FFA meeting. Hey Johnny. So I was planning on making something for supper and having it ready for them when they got home from school and work. And it got to like 3 o'clock and I was busy with things and hadn't even figured out what I was making yet. And so I thought, okay, it's got to be something in the Instant Pot. It's got to be quick. So I didn't really know what I could throw together, but chili came to mind. So I searched for Instant Pot chili recipes and I found this one, and I didn't look at it closely, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get the meat, I'm gonna cut up the stuff, and I'm gonna get going. And so I started the beginning of the recipe and then realized that from other chili recipes that I've done in the past, that this one was missing a lot of stuff. Like I felt like it was gonna come out kind of bland. So I ended up kind of making my own recipe. So what I ended up doing, this is it here if you wanna see it. There's the chili there. So what I ended up doing was, so when I meal prepped on Sunday, I had already cut up onions and bell peppers, which were almost all gone already. Something that I've learned with my family is the onions go fast, and the bell peppers are often used in a lot of the recipes that I make. Last night I made meatloaf, so that's where they went. So I ended up having to cut up more bell peppers and more onion. But you take the ground meat defrosted plus the onion and the bell pepper and throw it into the Instant Pot, and then there's a saute button. So it's basically like sauteing it on the stove, but it's all in one pot. So you're not dirtying a bunch of different pots. So you saute that, brown the meat and saute it all together, then add in 3 cloves of garlic and add in some canned tomatoes. And my family likes spice, so I did a 16-ounce can of diced tomatoes, and then I did another can of Rotel, the tomatoes with the green chilies. So I added both of those in, and then I did like 3 or 4 tablespoons of chili powder, which may have been a little bit too much. If you don't like things real spicy, you probably need to back off on how much of the chili powder. And then I ended up adding in ground cumin and dried oregano. I did 2 teaspoons of ground cumin, and I did, or cumin, I don't know how to pronounce that, and then 1 teaspoon of dried oregano. And then I just added a little bit of salt. And then I added red kidney beans and some corn, a cup of corn. So a can of red kidney beans and then a cup of corn, of frozen corn. And it actually turned out really good. Once you put it all in there, so you saute those first 3 things. And then once the meat is brown, then you put everything else in there, put the lid on the Instant Pot and turn it to the pressure cook. Hey Tammy. And turn it to the pressure cook, and then set that for 8 minutes. Once it comes up to pressure, you have to also make sure the little pressure valve is closed if you're not familiar with doing Instant Pots yet. But then you do it for 8 minutes, and then you just release the pressure after that, and it's done. Like, it was done that fast. It was like within 30 minutes. It was all completely done, from chopping the vegetables to the chili being ready. So I started, and it was like a little before 4 when I was trying to get things together, and it was ready before 5 o'clock so they could eat before they left. So I thought it was really good. So if y'all give it a try, let me know what you think. I've kind of learned with chili, just kind of tweak a couple of those spices a little bit to give it a little bit more spice or a little bit less spice. And some people like their chili a little bit sweeter and others not so sweet. Oh my God, Tammy, I love this Instant Pot. It made it so easy tonight. Otherwise, I would have had chili on the stove forever trying to get the flavor right. But it was like, it was almost instantly that I had it ready. So anyways, I wanted to share that with y'all before we head off to our FFA meeting. But it was a really simple recipe. So y'all let me know if you have any questions. Y'all have a good night.